What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy, Sir Jorge D. Great, bringing you our draft analysis for the PCT tournament, also known as the PCT, our first Gen 9 draft league, the first Gen 9 draft league, I think, on YouTube right now. We're just beating the PBR by like 24 hours. Before I get into today's video and today's draft analysis, guys, I know it's been a while, but I hope you guys haven't forgotten how you hit the like button, so make sure you do. Make sure you also hit the subscribe button so we can grow the channel together and have a lot of fun. So for the PCT tournament, it's pretty simple. It was a free draft, meaning that all the Pokemon were not tiered. They were just down in the list, and we were picking one each turn. And at the very end, we decided to have a Tera captain. And so, you know, it's pretty straightforward. I think we were second overall, right behind JV. So we basically got whatever Pokemon we wanted. And we could get whatever busted thing that our heart's content, whatever. But anyways, going into this league, or this draft, I'll be honest, at this point, I was already drafting for the BBR, so I got stuff that I already wanted initially, so I was like, okay, what is something that I probably won't get until like mid-Gen 9 season if we're still doing this? And, you know, that's pretty much what I had in mind. I was like, what are things that I probably wouldn't get, but want to get right now? And that was sort of my thought process throughout this whole thing. Just so you guys are very, very much aware. Before I actually reveal our first round pick, I do want to say shout out to CB Marcus for making these draft slides. He is fantastic. I love him to death. Please go check him out. He is the freaking best, man. Anyways, going into round one, again, we got whatever we wanted. And honestly, Salamence is a Pokemon that I feel like I should have picked up a lot sooner in my draft career. I think I picked it up in YCL for the very first time and actually very much enjoyed it. I liked its versatility, but that's not what we got. We instead got a Nightmare Fuel version of it. We got Roaring Moon round one, a Dragon Dark type Pokemon, and it is a menace, y'all. And spoiler alerts in 3, 2, 1. Roaring Moon is going to be our Tera captain for the season, meaning that we can pick whatever Tera type that we want and terrestrialize into that type. Roaring Moon's already tearing up OU from what I've seen, and I've actually enjoyed using Tera Moon or Roaring Moon a whole lot. Yeah, it's just a huge threat on my opponent's side, and now that I can Tera type or terrestrialize into any type that I want, just makes him such more of a threat because, you know, obviously he has a glaring weakness to fairy types, but I can just Tera into a steel poison type and just become a resist and just resist the hit and then just hit it back with a Tera Blast. I just fucking, I did not mean to do that. Anyways, Roaring Moon, fantastic pick. Just I'm super excited for it. Going into round two, our next pick, again, just my luck of the choosing. This is coming back, and I know Jason have 2 more picks, and we're gonna have 1 more. And I was like, what's the best thing on the board, man? And Annihilate was still there, and so I grabbed it. Honestly, I was not expecting Primate to get an evolution in Generation 9, but here we are. And holy hell, is Annihilate another menace. I think Roaring Moon and Annihilate are common teammate to know you. I could be making up that fact, but don't tell anybody. Yeah, I'm very much excited to have Annihilate and Roaring Moon on the same team. Annihilate getting the ability of Rage Fist, meaning every time it takes a hit, that move gets boosted by 50, I believe, but it caps out at 350. But anyways, the idea is to bulk up in front of the physical attacks, get a couple hits in, and then let that Rage Fist stack. And yeah, it's pretty insane. You know, and it being Ghost and Fighting type, meaning that the Pokemon that are immune to the Rage Fist will not be immune to the close combat or the Dream Punch coming their way. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm very excited to have Annihilate and Roaring Moon on this on these squads. Going into round 3, again, if you can see the graphics on your screen, Annihilate and Roaring Moon are very much physical attackers, and I felt like I needed like a special attacker, you know, so we don't get walled by freaking Avalugg. And so I was looking at what was available, and I was like, oh, this Pokemon's still here. This could be a lot of fun. And honestly, I think when they revealed the dual Pokemon, I think I still favored this version of it. It's Armarouge, Armarouge? I don't know. A fire psychic type Pokemon. Just, you know, super cool. It has armor cannon, which basically it Mega Man's into a blast, or cyborgs even. And I'm excited to have this Pokemon. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun shenanigans with like weak armor. Focus Sash, if we can try to pull that off and just like obliterate my opponent. It still does get Flame Charge, so we can still get that boost regardless. But I'm very, very excited to have Armarouge with Annihilate and Roaring Moon. Typings is you know, typings. We're all over the place right now, but you know, again, we're just gonna have fun. I just want to pick Pokemon that I really normally wouldn't get, but going into round 4, I was conscious of the typings, and I was like, you know, fairies are kind of scary right now. Yeah, we have Armarouge, but like, you know, a very, very prominent like fairy abuser like Iron Valiant, I think, is that Pokemon that I'm thinking about. The Robot Gardevoir Glade Fusion. Anyways, so I wanted to pick up something that was like, I can come in every single time against a fairy type and not be worried unless I have Earthquake, but we picked up Vroom, for our 4th round pick. It gets T-Spikes. I just recently learned it does not get Stealth Rocks, so that's fine. River is actually, it's a Pokemon that gets a lot of moves in the game itself, but doesn't get, I don't know, conquering the Team Star bases and then just saying, okay, yeah, here's a badass Pokemon, and then when you catch it, it's like, oh no, you need the whole equipment. It's like when you see those shady deals where it's like, it promises all these luxuries, but then it's like, oh no, that's like the top level. The basic level, the one that we were offering, does not have that. And it's like, that's what River Room kind of feels like. It was like, oh, we have all these benefits, but you need a whole ass card to get that. Regardless, you know, it's just kind of nice. It's a steel type, so, you know, we're getting there. We're slowly getting there. And, you know, we'll be completing our Fairy Dragon Steel Core in the next round. So, I guess we're going to go right into that, I guess. I needed a Fairy type, and there wasn't much left on the board. I think this was the round that everyone was like, it was like, Fairy Alert, and like grabbing as much as they can. And this did get me some angry DMs from under the radar, aka Kelly, and I think I said that backwards. Anyways, we picked up Screamtail, y'all, and I kind of love it. This Majin Buu wannabe, like, apparently this thing is good. Kelly, like, legit, like, DM me saying, you're a bastard, you suck, and I was like, fairy type? And he was telling me, like, yeah, this thing is an actual, like, menace to Pokemon, like, just like Majin Buu, apparently, right? I haven't seen Dragon Ball. Is that Z or GT? I think that's the end of Z. I don't know. But anyways, we picked up Screamtail, a very bulky Pokemon. It will literally eat hits and laugh at you and then just, like, slap you back or something. I don't know. Like, what's its main or something. But, yeah, I'm actually really excited to try out Screamtail this season. It gets rocks, too. Apparently all the Pokemon got hazards this generation. I'm completely okay with it. They removed the removal and added a lot more hazards, and I'm here for it. Going into round 6, I wanted a grass type Pokemon, and I was like, what's the best thing available? But the best thing on the board was going to be Arboliva? Arboliva? You can see it on the screen right now. I'm actually, that's another Pokemon that I was like, okay, this looks kind of fun to use. It gets the ability Seed Sower, meaning that whenever it gets hit by a physical attack, I think, it literally seeds the sours, or sowers the seeds, and sets up grassy terrain. So it's like almost like an indefinite version of grassy terrain, which is really, really cool. It's a huge special wall, which I'm very much appreciative of. And I'm excited to try it out. It's a grass normal type as well, which is kind of out of left field, but we'll take it. Going into round 7 now, I know I didn't talk much about Arbelova, but you'll see her later on. Going into round 7, I was like, oh crap, I don't know what to get. And then I saw that this was like a buy one get two free kind of deal, and I was like, I like good deals. So we picked up Paldean Taurus, which is one of the few Paldean Pokemon in the game. and it gets 3 forms. It gets the normal fighting type, but then it gets 2 hidden water and fighting type Pokemon, which I didn't know was a thing until like I knew of their existence, but I didn't know they were just like kind of just in the game as well. So yeah, Taurus, Paldea, Palderi, Poros? Can we call it Poros? Taurus? Paros? I don't know. Well, because Wooper, Paldean Wooper is called Pooper, so Poros? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But I'm very much excited to have Taurus, because that means we get 2 more Pokemon on the squad. But don't tell anybody else, okay? Please, I really need this. But yeah, no, I don't know what else to say about Taurus. It just does things. It's not as it gets Intimidate, gets Cut You. I don't know what that does, but that's its one of its hidden abilities, I think. Well, you can see on the screen, right? Actually, it should be covering me. I don't know. I'm just kind of just talking all over the place. But anywho, very, very much excited. These last few picks, these next 2 picks in the draft, I kind of again was just like, what's available and what do I want to try out? And so, again, literally because this is a free draft, you know, I'm a little going down the list. I'm seeing what's on top, and it's kind of just going slowly down. And I didn't want to pick anything that I wanted to pick new Pokemon. That's really, really what it was. And so I decided to say, screw it. We're gonna start a family, y'all. We picked a Mousehole. So right now my document says Mousehole 4, but I think I get access to Mousehole 3. So there's another form that I get. We get 3 free Pokemon on this team, y'all. Don't tell anybody. But Mousehole is just Mousehole. Like, do you guys like Alimony? I don't. And with the move Population Bomb, which I think has at the highest hits 10 times for a move, and I don't think it gets Technician. Oh, I hope it does not get Technician. I haven't really looked into these Pokemon, to be honest, but Mousehole is here to spread its love, as grossly as that sounds. Going into the second to last round for the draft, you know, I like a good rave, and this is probably one of my favorite memes of all time. Or like, we got Cloth, so like Crab Rave. I'm not down into any music right now, I just want you to know. But we picked up Cloth. It gets Anger Shell, which is a really cool ability. Basically, whenever it gets hit by an attack, it triggers Shell Smash. So like, if you can somehow bait a physical attack into Cloth with Anger Shell as it goes for Shell Smash, as long as they don't have priority, we take those. But yeah, I'm excited to try out Cloth. I don't think it's ever going to come to a game, but we'll try. We'll definitely try. And yeah, it should be a lot of fun. And then, wrapping. Actually, I'm just realizing, wow. I'm sorry. I'm actually just looking at my team right now, and I'm just realizing that up to this point, our whole draft has consisted of nothing but Gen 9 Pokemon. And you know what? Suck it, Prep City. I'm here for content. Anyways. Our last pick, I kind of did want to get removal. That'd be nice. I wanted some pivot. That'd be nice. I also wanted an electric type. That'd be nice. So we picked up Rotom Fam. Yeah, Rotom Fam. It's with the Mouseholes now. But we picked up Rotom Fan. And yeah, we got Kevin, y'all. We got Kevin. Removal is not that it doesn't really exist in Gen 9. So thanks, Kevin, for being your best. But that is going to wrap up our squad for the Prep City tournament. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Whew! I thought this video was going to be a lot shorter. Forgot how long these take. I mean, this wasn't too long, but you know, you try your best. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, by all means, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you guys for the first battle of Generation 9. And I'll see you then. Peace.